Number one in the polls, presidential polls, of course, week after week is Joe Biden. I don't understand this. I can't believe it. I think all the polls are bullshit because anytime I see this guy, he is spouting nonsense, and I believe he is in the throes of Alzheimer's or some form of dementia. He has to be. We've seen Joe Biden from years ago. It's like watching De Niro. You watch De Niro in Goodfellas, and then you watch him in The Irishman.
Yeah,
it's this is the Biden we have now. He just seems a little tarted up. But no one's stopping him. No one wants to mention it. You know, you'll get people on Twitter mention it, but the news doesn't play this clip unless it's Tucker Carlson. But like the news should play it like they would for Trump and go, does this guy, is he mentally okay or not? You might remember a fascinating story of a gentleman named Corn Pop, a black dude from the pools of Baltimore, I believe it was, or Delaware.
Yeah, he shot a guy in Columbus Circle.
Yes, he shot a guy, the black man. It was Joe Biden was a lifeguard at a pool, and this guy Corn Pop was fucking around, and Joe Biden had to set him straight, and he wanted to cut him with a straight razor, and Biden had a chain. It was right out of West Side Story, and they settled things though. And they became friends and respected each other at the pool after that. Well, who knew? Biden, that story from the pool, he had more stories. Why wasn't this put out? That should be on DVD and sold at deep discount. Biden's fucking pool stories. This is insane. I'm not even going to preface it. Just play it and listen to it. Now, he's talking to young black children.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was trained, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what. And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand.
Listen to the way he's rambling. And that I had hairy legs. That turned blonde.
And my hair was real curly like you. Oh, let me go a different direction. You could tell he was going that way.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's like, kids you're all roaches.
And then why does he know about roaches?
What was roaches?
Like, I want to hear that part of the story. Roaches?
I know about kids sitting on my lap because of cockroaches.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Roaches, I know about them. They all live in your homes.
You know roaches, marijuana. You people call it something
right.
different.
It's either marijuana or the bugs.
Yeah.
But either one he should be fucking talking to kids about.
You know when you're sitting out there, you get a sunburn? Well, maybe not all you, but...
Yeah. You know when your hair turns blonde from the sun? No. Yeah, there's
Need the room, man.
So many people with flowing blonde hair in fucking Kenya.
I'm trying to say that when you kids specifically touch me, it feels like a roach on my leg. It's terrifying. It makes me uncomfortable.
He would let the kids rub his legs in the pool. Like it would straighten out, and then they'd stop, and the hairs, you know, once the water gets in, would come to life again, I guess.
Maybe that's why Corn Pop wanted to stab him.
Yeah, right?
Away from those children.
Yeah, watch
Get away from the kids.
Creep. Yeah.
My son's playing with your leg hair.
You white devil. With your blonde leg hair, you fucking freak of nature. He didn't understand.
I cut him too.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't understand what Juana's talking about. Juana! What a nut.
Should have given him a Colombian necktie and left him floating in the fucker.
In the fucking pool. I understand. He's just going, oh, what is that conversation? What young black child is going,
I know.
This guy is really...
His hair gets curly in the sun and
turns blonde. And then it straightens out in the pool when you brush it down. And then when you let go, it comes back.
No,
and the kids were fascinated with it.
But your leg hair in a pool
like
just
seaweed.
like waves up.
It's going like this.
Yeah. It doesn't turn blonde and curl.
It turns blonde with him. He's out lifeguarding.
Immediately changes color like a hypercolor t-shirt.
Yeah.
Which was what Corn Pop would wear.
Could put you all back in chains. Remember that one?
He came up to me with rollerblades on and some messings.
Straight razor. Name was Corn Pop. Oh, come on.
And he said, "Stop asking my children to play with your hair."
Yeah. Corn Pop he just actually wanted to shave my legs. He had a razor and some shaving cream because it was creepy the way the kids would rub my legs in the pool. So Corn Pop.
And I felt endangered, color, so I grabbed a chain.
I grabbed a chain.
Reacted irrationally to a barber.
Where was there? What pool was there chains hanging around?
None.
They had to go to the maintenance guy.
Oh.
Who gave him the segment of chain and said, if that guy comes at you, again, we're talking 1950s
All right.
or something, Delaware, where the fucking blonde-haired white dude is the lifeguard. He goes to the pool maintenance guy and tells him Corn Pop, the black guy with a blade, is giving him some trouble. And he goes, well, here, give this, take this to the African-American gentleman.
This
Could you imagine what that conversation was like? Joe Biden, they must have been dropping N-bombs.
I got to be honest. I'm surprised Corn Pop was allowed in the pool.
I was going to
In the
say,
first place.
say, in the 80s, pools still look segregated.
Breaking ground over there, Corn Pop.
The 1950s.
Corn Pop is such a...
And I worked at a Woolworths soda fountain. Corn Pop tried to get a drink.
It's what he had for breakfast.
That's just the cereal he
It's
ate.
just fiber.
Corn Pops.
Didn't he name his campaign something weird, or did I get tricked on Twitter?
No more malarkey. Dude, the guy, he's actually going with malarkey as a... It's one of the oldest words.
Cereal.
It's an old word for bullshit.
Yeah.
No malarkey here. Like, it's a World War II word for bullshit. Meanwhile, Trump gets up in front of rallies and goes, it's bullshit.
I thought that was fake.
No malarkey.
No.
Shenanigans can't be found here.
No malarkey.
No riffraff.
Yeah. That Joe's got a lot of moxie.
This tomfoolery, not today, son.
Fucking
The
asshole.
malarkey stops here. Does it? You have any malarkey? No, we're all out. Fresh out of malarkey. No one under 60 knows what the word malarkey even is. And no one under 70 has ever used the word malarkey at all.
What's he doing?
And no one over 70 cares for it.
Yeah. I saw Joe Biden driving a bus, and I'm very proud that he's not using malarkey as fuel.
Just in his stories.
No malarkey. Malarkey's polluting. How dare you? How dare you? I should be in school on the other side of the ocean.
One time a man named Corn Pop gave me some malarkey. I took a chain to him.
That's right.
Take a chain to those malarkey givers.
He had himself a Lady Bick.
Yeah.
Malarkey also does kind of sound like it could be a racial slur.
Yeah.
Those malarkeys.
Oh,
wink, wink.
God. Yeah, and then all of a sudden the whole neighborhood went to malarkey, and I was out. I still went to the suburbs.
That's the real message of this. No malarkeys.
No malarkeys. The dreaded M-bomb.
That's right here that a malarkey stole your car.
Yeah, no malarkeys. Oh, shit. What? Joe said that, and then someone had to go, all right.
Someone had to
It's a
sign
good
off.
one, Joe. We'll wrap the bus in it. It'll be great.
It's this. I think he has the same yes men as Scorsese had for that De Niro.
That De Niro scene.
Like, no, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Malarkey.
Good.
There was a guy in Band of Brothers whose nickname was Malarkey. That's how old the word malarkey is. Hey, malarkey.
And even then, they were using it for silly purposes.
Of course.
In the
Malarkey
series.
was like, hey, knock off that malarkey, you.
Malarkey.
It's a funny word. I'll give you that. Like shenanigans, it is a funny word, but
no
it's
Rouse.
barely ever used.
No one
Malarkey.
says shenanigans and it's the least bit serious.
No, in Super Troopers, it was hilarious because no one uses it.
Right.
Yo, the police shenanigans? Oh,
I call it shenanigans.
hilarious.
Call shenanigans.
Shenanigans is never used seriously, as is malarkey.
It's like if you describe like a double murder or rape, then you might use it.
Yeah, we have some major malarkey and shenanigans went on here.
Somebody's written racial malarkey all over a synagogue.
Night on HLN, Malarkey Files. Oh, I'm going to watch Malarkey Files. Good one.
Right after Shenanigan Reports.
Shenanigan Report. I lived next door to a Malarkey. The house next door to me was sold to Malarkeys.
And my property value hit the ground. Harder than a corn pop.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Yep.